What's up, y'all? It's your boy. Oh no, let me try this this new intro. I'm trying to put an intro together. Let me know what y'all think about this. I'm thinking about doing. Okay, what is it? Is it? Damn, I'm trying to remember it. I just woke up from a dream with the succubus. As I started putting my thoughts together to see why it happened, it was the succubus. I'm about to tell you that in a minute, but what was the intro that I was about to put together? It was something like, so you clicked on my video. It's your boy, Flo. I don't remember. I think it's because I just woke up. But yeah, it's definitely gonna start with, so you clicked on my video, because I feel like that's just cool as hell. Somebody click on your video and then that's what you say, like I'm woke, so you clicked on my video. Welcome. It's gonna be something like that. I don't even think I'm gonna take some intro as serious for real. For me. Because I'm not really, I feel like that's kind of robotic to have like a whole intro to be saying all the time. But I do be wanting to remind y'all to at least, like the video, because I'm starting to learn that liking the video. But I don't know, it just feels kind of weird to say that. I kind of just feel like, me personally, the way I know that I move is like when I really, really feel like I like a video, I'm gonna like it. Like, so I don't want to make y'all feel like y'all have to like it to like help me. You know what I'm saying? I want everything to be organic. I want things to just happen. That's why in this moment I'm gonna try to do the intro, but it ain't really work out, so I'm gonna just forget about it. And when I remember, I'll try again in another video. But yeah, so I wanna talk about two dreams that I had, right? While I'm disappointed about this wet dream, I also did reset my days. I was on 8 days, no fap, reset my days. Because I count everything in my manhood app. I count wet dreams, I count SR, relapses, even with shorty, and I count the no-fap. But I also I'm gonna make a note and I'm gonna track all of them separately so that I can remember the dates and each thing separately. I'm about to really organize it. Because I feel like it's good to separate everything and organize everything, just to keep track of your progress. Because, wet dreams is something that shouldn't be happening, I believe, and wet dreams is something that can be, stopped. And I'm gonna tell you why it was my fault, because I could have stopped that from happening. Where do I start? Okay, so let's start from the dream that I had yesterday. I had a dream I was in a room, and literally me and shorty was going through some, I had went to sleep. I was feeling really guilty about it because, the argument that we had, it was, I was disappointed in myself for going that route, because what I learned about myself, even through the arguments that we've been having, I noticed that I've been getting better with being grounded. So she was feeling a little emotional, and I just was trying to be there for her. And I was proud of myself that I wasn't overreacting. And what I noticed, I guess, throughout me and her arguing was that I felt like she also was like feeling rejected, maybe by me not engaging. So I kind of felt like she started reaching a little bit, kind of like blowing it out of proportion a little bit more. And then when I noticed what always happens is like when I end up engaging and it goes completely left, now it's like it's over with. And now, there's nothing, it's kind of just like the argument ends up ending once I start cursing out. But once I'm staying grounded, it's like we could be on the phone forever and I'm just on there like on some calm. It's like, and we could end up still like engaging, talking through it. But like once I overreact and once I get my anger involved, it goes way too far. So I would say it's both of our faults. I don't want to make it seem like that something wrong with her, she's stealing my energy or something, because that's what it sounds like, but it's not. Women just struggle with their emotions. Women, when they really love you and they really have a lot of feelings for you, they really sometimes just can't help just like getting caught up in certain emotions, and they end up projecting that. And it's your job as a man to understand that and be compassionate and help her through that. because they lack that control of their emotions, especially if they ain't been taught that. A lot of them lack understanding of their own nature, whatever. I didn't come on here to talk too much about that, but that is just what happened the night before. I was feeling so guilty about it though. So guilty. And this is where I want to put that in perspective, just to, just the kind of the way I want y'all to be tracking y'all progress on a journey. So just, that's why I'm telling y'all it like this. Then I went to sleep. I was feeling so guilty. I had this pain in my stomach where I was like, yo, let me get back right with Shorty. This don't feel right. Like I was wrong for that. For me. But obviously, my ego and pride was getting in the way. Like, nah, she be getting on my nerves, and I've been trying. I've been doing good lately, not overreacting. Overreacted and felt really guilty about it. Yeah, I get way too disrespectful when I get mad, bro. I don't like that about myself. Especially like once I remember like how like she just a small little 5 foot woman, you know what I'm saying? Beautiful feet, beautiful. I be like, oh man, that's my baby, bro. I'm bugging. Anyway, I noticed I really got a foot fetish too. Anyway, like I said, I just woke up. Don't mind me. Literally just woke up from the wet dream, like literally 5 minutes ago. So yes, in my drawers, I still got the wet dreams in my drawers. Anyway, so when I went to sleep though, I had a very high vibrational dream, probably the most, I wouldn't say the most. I remember it was another dream I had a minute ago. I was literally flying, but I would say, matter of fact, that this is the most high vibrational dream I've ever had. The night before this night. This night, I don't know when I'm gonna post this video, but this night is January 22nd. Last night, obviously, I don't gotta say that. But I was in a beautiful room with a big window. The window was huge. Some Indian dude was my friend. He came up to me trying to show me something on my phone, mad close to me. I don't know if he was trying to distract me or something, but he was mad close to me while I was laying down, coming up to me next to me on the bed, trying to show me like, yo, bro, look. Then I looked past him. He probably was trying to distract me. I don't know. I looked past him. I swear to God. Let's say it was a building that was 12 stories. I was probably on like the 6th floor, and the entire black moon was in my window to the point where all I had to do was open the window and I could have touched the moon, bro. The black moon was in my window. It was so intimidating because I felt like I felt the energy of the moon. And it was like, had a yellow aura. I was like, yo, why's the moon right there, bro? And my mom's like, what the? Yo. But then me and Shorty was having a conversation after. Also, some of y'all, my own subscribers, done said this about me. Y'all notice that a lot of the times when I relapse, it be during like the new moon, full moons and all that. I didn't even know about all that stuff until me and Shorty got together. She put me on all of that. Most of the time I get affected by that energy. Most of the time either me and her end up arguing and we going through it in our relationship. We have an argument, something happened, or and I can't be as grounded as I normally am during the full moon energy, new moon energy, whatever you call that. Y'all know about that shit. Shorty know about that shit. I'm still trying to like get in tune with that. We notice me and her be arguing, going through it, and I notice either I guess I relapse or I have a wet dream like I ended up having the night after. Because I think it was actually a black moon that ended up happening after that dream around like 4 p.m. the 21st. Today's the 22nd. So that this night, the 21st going into the 22nd, I had the wet dream. So weird. Yeah. Shorty was saying she think I'm really connected to like the moon. Feel cool, like I'm the moon knight or something. But I also do feel really connected to the sun. I don't know, maybe just in general, my vibration is just high, and I'm just connected to high vibrational things. Anyway, the whole moon was in my window. And yeah, it was weird, right? and I felt the energy. I looked up what it could have meant. I don't really trust, you know, Google too much on stuff like that. I try to at first pay attention to what I felt. And I felt like it was a direct message from, you know, maybe my spirit guides. I still got to learn more about stuff like that, because even just saying spirit guides, it kind of feels like I don't know too. But I do believe in spirit guides. I'm not gonna say that. I believe in them, but I still got to get more in tune with that. And it felt like they was trying to send me a very, very, very direct message, because that's pretty much all that happened. Seeing a black moon, literally, it looked like the entire moon, bro. It felt so real. Like, bro, even talking about it was making me nervous. And then I looked it up. I remember I went to Google Images, looking up the black moon, looking up what it could have meant. It said something about prosperity, abundance. I'm about to overcome something that's been holding me back. And also, so I got to take accountability. I'm a high vibrational being. I got to take accountability for these something low vibrational that I got to, you know. And I was thinking that had something to do with just me overreacting during arguments. I was thinking that I was paying attention to just intuitively what I was feeling from the messages that I caught from looking it up. You know, got to stop overreacting with shorty, boom, prosperity, boom, I bet. So I'm about to have a breakthrough this year. It's telling me this is my breakthrough year, maybe, Then it's saying, oh, I got to work on, you know, or it's saying like I'm going to overcome something that's been, something like, it says something wrong. You could look it up. I looked up, what does it mean when the black moon is in your dream or something like that? What does it mean when the black moon is in your room? And I was finding information on that. Oh, felt like it was telling me I'm gonna overcome NoFap officially, whatever. Spoke to shorty about it on the phone. Day after, we was chopping up about that. You know, we ended up talking. She saw like 3 synchronicities throughout the day. She took a picture of them, showed me. She saw like 444, 555. I saw throughout the day 444. I saw my birthday 3 times, 722, and I saw 111. But that's regular, seeing synchronicities. But what I'm starting to notice about the way I'm seeing synchronicities is that they happen in a lot more, like, in key moments, though. Not just seeing them, but I feel like, or maybe I'm just more conscious of when I'm seeing them, right? Maybe not 100% of the time, but it's starting to become, anyway. I don't know, I'm just starting to overthink a lot of things, because things are starting to feel very high vibrational. Now let's get to the, you know, what I got on this video for, because I wasn't even going to make a video about the moon. But I just had got off the phone with shorty, because I was telling her about my wet dream, because I felt guilty, but I felt like I cheated on her. I was like, the dream felt so real. And, you know, she was telling me it's okay, but she told me she did feel like, you know, but she was saying like maybe it wasn't her in the dream, because like she being, energy being protected, and, you know what I'm saying, because obviously they used a woman as a vessel to get to me, and she just was like, you know, I kind of don't like that, because I wish it was me, but at the same time I'm glad it wasn't, because, you know, I don't want them to use me as a vessel to take your energy. So I'm like, that's a fact. But I ain't even want to tell shorty about this shit, but I was like, I'm just like, I can't hold back the truth. Like, I just had to tell her. I don't like holding back nothing. And y'all know that about me. So yeah. Yeah, I peeped that the succubus came. And I didn't realize that until I started speaking on the phone to shorty about it. That's why I would say maybe it's good to, like, dreams that you have that really stand out to you, write them down. You know, write them down, speak about it to somebody, and maybe you might start coming to more conclusions. Things might come into your mind because you channeling it. Because you got to really, you know, to think about a dream, you got to channel that. And then, you know, it's I go a little deeper. So, mind you, me and shorty had an amazing day. We rekindled after the BS argument. We was good. Felt amazing. Talk about the trip we about to have. Showing me the Airbnb. We talking about how we gonna vlog the trip and put a video together for the Faith and Flow series you want to start on my channel. We gonna vlog her. I'm gonna bring her to the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? We gonna do Uber together. Do the Uber Eats together. I'm gonna take her to Chinatown. Take her to Lower Manhattan. She want to go to like a dance spot, like, you know, some vibey dance spot downtown. Obviously around the white folks, where's for me, where it's not no BS going on, just like good vibes, people that got a head on their shoulders is not on no BS. You know what I'm saying? Told her about how I'm motivated to stop smoking weed. I ain't smoking weed no more. I'm gonna smoke with her, but like me, I'm not spending my money on weed because that be making my money disappear too fast. I work too hard throughout the day to be spending my money on. So yeah, I quit, officially quit. I'm done. But occasionally, kind of like how I would wine. Liquor, I don't really care for. Maybe occasionally liquor, like super occasionally though. But wine, yeah, we might sip some wine when she come through in March. For me, might smoke a little bit too. But when she leave, I'm not stunned now. But I'm not. Hopefully, I mean, if I do end up smoking again, I'll talk about it. But yeah, you know, I don't think I'm gonna smoke no more. I don't worry. And plus, that's why I've been doing the Wim Hof. We did the Wim Hof. We did the beginner version of the Wim Hof. Then we did the advanced after. I did that the day before. Did that with her after. Feel so high vibrational. That's what I don't even feel like I need weed, because I've been having weed urges, you know, doing Uber Eats, walking past these smoke shops, feeling like I got the urges. Once I started doing the Wim Hof and now I do the beginners and the advanced back to back, I feel so high vibe that it killed my weed urge. I don't really be even stunting the Zod, like, her. So, yeah, like, right before I went to sleep, I was fantasizing about Shorty, thinking about having her pinned down and missionary with her feet up in the air. I was thinking about her feet a lot, like why she had mentioned that her feet gonna be up in the air, curling, twirling, might kiss her feet or something. I don't know. I was thinking about her feet. I was thinking about having her pinned and missionary, whatever. This is where you gotta be careful and monitor your own thoughts, because the succubus is watching you. These entities is watching you, and it made me kind of feel kind of paranoid. Even Shorty said that. She was like, you sound like you're a little bit shooken up. And I was like, low key, I am. Because it felt like they tried to come after me. I just had a high vibrational dream and turn around, I had this one. I was tight about that. Anyway. Making a... Anyway. Now, I'm laid back on the bed in a dream. TV in front of me, laying on the bed. It was dark. Nothing was on the TV, but the TV was on. I don't know what the hell was on there. Right? Some random lady I never met a day in my life, some like Jamaican lady, came, like started venting to me about something. Couldn't really hear her though. And she came and like I was like laid back like this on the bed, like back, laid back, my shoulder for me laid back like this on the bed. She came next to me, like around my arm that I had around here. She came for me. You see how long my arm is though, bro? Anyway, she came like for me. She immediately, I guess I was already bricked, because that's what I'm saying. Had another dream prior to that, went back to sleep and turned around and laid blatantly on my stomach, and I was already bricked, I guess. For me, I don't really remember if I was or if I wasn't, but I had to be. So she came and immediately put her feet on my stiff. Kept it there. At first I wasn't really, but I'm like, wait a minute, she really got, at first I thought it might have been an accident or something. She kept it there on my stiff. I'm like, that's kind of weird, but because I guess I was already aroused, I was like, well, pull my joints down. I ain't even had no drawers on. Pull my joints down. She kept it there, moving around. I'm like, oh, wait a minute. I'm like, she really with that. Let me tighten up. Like, I'm tripping. Pull my joints up. She still kept it there. Then she morphed. Didn't even realize it in the dream, but I realized after, because at first I was telling Shorty about the dream. I told her, I was like, yeah, I had a dream with my first girlfriend and I lost my V card too. She was there for me. Right? She had the booty shorts on. She, started poking her butt towards me. I got tempted, felt myself doing this, like shit, and then I spaked her. turned her over, then was spanking her, and I was feeling the sexual tension get greater and greater because I guess I started engaging with it, and it was a succubus. So once I started engaging with it, the tension was rising. I felt it consuming me. Then I immediately was like, yo, I'm about to violate. Boom, went straight to it. I was like, yo, if I do this, though, I'm gonna bust. It felt weird because I felt like as soon as I was about to go in, shorty, I was just immediately gonna cave. Couldn't resist, went right in there. Here's what made me feel uncomfortable. As soon as I went in there, start cramming, right? And I'm like, I kept saying it over and over. I was like, I love this, I love this, I love this. And then I bust something crazy. Felt like I could have bust the whole cup. It was crazy. But that's what I ended up telling shorty, was that it was just my first girlfriend that I saw. But then I remembered as I was talking to her about that it was actually a girl before that. I was like, wait a minute. Shorty in the beginning kind of got me started, set me up, but tried to make me feel more comfortable because they felt like I was uncomfortable with who it was and what was happening because I started pulling back because I pulled my pants up. Then immediately it kind of like went through a portal or something because like a flash happened. I didn't really peep because I couldn't really see the girl clear, whatever. Then they did it, the succubus did it so smooth. Like the succubus is really Mystique from X-Men. You gotta look into Mystique from X-Men. That's what the succubus is. They could turn into anybody, but it's the succubus. That's what I feel like Mystique is in the X-Men, right? So now, out of nowhere, because mind you, I never ended up turning my head this way. I just had my head this way. So once I pulled my pants up and turned my head this way, it was my first girlfriend now. Boom. Because I kept my head this way while she was doing all that, while her foot came, like she was fake venting to me. Had my pants up, then pulled them down, kept her foot there, pulled them back up. Then I turned. Now it was my first girlfriend. Got me back in the zone. I'm like, yo, I haven't seen you in a minute. But she wasn't even saying nothing to me. She was just looking at me, smiling, it's creeping me out now. I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting creeped out. This is creepy. She didn't say a word. She just stood there, she just sat there and was smiling. All right, that's the games the succubus wanna play. All right, but I'm about to move tack now. Copy, say that. I'm creeped out. I'm losing my train of thought. I can't even, damn. So that happened, but I just realized that, the succubus was monitoring my thoughts before I went to sleep. Because even I told you, I'm like, wait a minute. I was like, why the foot though? Oh, because before I went to sleep, I remembered that I was lusting over shorty. I mean, we went to sleep on the phone last night, right? We was thinking about the trip. Obviously, the tension was high between us. We miss each other. We haven't seen each other in like 6 months. Last time I seen her, you know what I'm saying, was like, I think it was September or something like that. I forgot. It's been like maybe 4 to 6 months. So succubus was like literally monitoring that. I was really thinking about my girl feet. Bro, the word. So strategic. Then you morphed into my first girlfriend, had the booty shorts on. Like she literally morphed into my first girlfriend to the point where I literally, like she wore the same stuff she used to wear, the booty short pajamas. It felt so real. What the? And then mind you, she was on the phone the whole time with her mother. Like it used to be when we used to sneak around and have sex, where she used to front like talking to her mother like we wasn't having sex, but she was on the phone with her mother. She used to do that. We used to do that a lot on some just funny stuff as we was kids. She used to, and she'd be moaning while she on the phone with her mother. Her mother not even peeping that. For me, I goes up in it, she start moaning on the phone like she used to do. Start busting immediately. Mind you, that's not even me, bro. I don't start busting immediately when I go up in the walls. This video too long. But yeah, I like doing long videos lately. I'm gonna start doing like 20 minute, between 20 minute, no more than like 40, I would say. Between 20-minute, 35-minute vids, well, I feel like that's valid. Great content. Get my watch time up and all that. Not that I'm doing that on purpose, but I feel like it's good for the channel. But yeah, let me know what y'all think about that. Let me know by the time I post this video, if during the span of the 21st till when this video is uploaded, let me know the succubus dreams that you was having. Let me know in the comments how y'all feel about them, how y'all feel about what I told y'all, what's the downloads y'all might have got from the dreams from the dream I just told y'all, what y'all think about it. And yeah, just be very careful what you thinking about throughout the day. Don't sleep on your stomach. And I got to go back to being tagged with that, because that's how I know I can stop them, because I know better than to be sleeping on my stomach. But I haven't had a wet dream in so long that I just got comfortable and thinking that I was good, because maybe like, oh, I changed my diet, you know, I don't be eating till I'm super full, and my stomach pushing up on my prostate, giving me urges. Got too comfortable, but now I know to forever be tagged no matter what. Because I ain't have a wet dream in months, probably like 3-4 months, probably even more. It's been a minute. Yeah, that was crazy. I was literally the succubus, bro. You know what I'm saying? And oh yeah, this is another part. When I came, like I said, I felt like I came like a whole cup. It was a lot. It felt like by the time I might have pulled out, my balls would have been like this, like they was gone. But then when I woke up, you know what I'm saying, I ain't really feel so much. I thought it was, from the minute I woke up, I would have felt a lot because of how much it was. I was a little shook about that. Didn't though. Went, checked my drawers, boom. I'm like, yo, this ain't really what it felt like. Then I thought about it. I'm like, maybe it'd be like that because the succubus already stole it. They stole that, right? And I feel like it go deeper than just like even in the semen. It's energy though. Because even going back to like the energy I felt from like when I started spanking her, I literally felt like you was hitting like one of those drums where like you feel the vibration coming up. I felt like that's what was happening to me every time I was spanking her. And like it was like putting me in a trance. Every time I did that, I felt like the vibration of me. It was crazy. It was crazy. But yeah, I'm gonna end the video off like that. Yeah, I'm gonna holler at y'all soon. Peace and love. Salute.